This week on the Spotlight, the Bears, that tandem has been hooking up pretty well. We talked to fans at Las Fuentes at 115th and Pulaski. They've been my friends since 4th grade, that lady. And then we talked to the Reverend Scott Bradley of the Chicago Bulls. He has some interesting stories. And then we finish with trivia from Kelly's at 44th and Wallace this week on the Spotlight. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago's sports teams are making news, this is the 23rd year of the Lansing Floral Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You got to get to Kelly's Tavern for my trivia game. Friday, January 4th. Bring in the new year at 8 p.m. Friday, January 18th. Come out and play. Bring your friends. It's at 44th and Wallace. It's easy to get to, not too far from Sox Park. Kelly's Tavern. I'll see you there. Want to get a haircut from a great hairstylist? Call mine, Rose Murillo, 312-726-2201. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. You've got to get to Tanks at 124th and Western for good times with the Outdoor Beer Garden. They have beanbag games. They're open Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., Saturday and Sunday at noon. You can watch the Sox, Cubs, and a complete NFL schedule, daily specials at Tanks, 124th and Western.
Hi, my name is Rose, and I've been a skilled hairstylist for over 10 years. I specialize in men's haircuts and in corrective color. Come visit me at Salon 203 at 203 North LaSalle, 312-726-2201. And while you're at it, come in and get a shoe shine and a shave. It's a great place where a man can be a man.
Las Fuentes, great Mexican cuisine at 115th and Pulaski. They have a great bar, wonderful drinks, and our video camera will be present on Sunday, October 28th, when the Bears play. Come over there and get yourself on television. We'll see you there. When the defense scores, the Bears win the vast majority of the time. Zach Bowman opportunistically grabs this for an easy touchdown. The Bears led 7-3 after a quarter. So the Bears out to not a comfortable lead, but a lead, and that's better than not. And now let's talk to some people here at Las Fuentes and see what they're enjoying. Tell us your name and what you ordered.
My name's Javier, and I ordered the combo too.
Okay, and
chicken enchilada and flauta.
Oh, beautiful. And what made you come to Las Fuentes?
We just seen it and figured we'd stop by, try it out.
Well, we're going to get an update from you before the day is over on how you are liking it. You're a Chicago Bears fan, I think, right?
Chicago.
Do you have a favorite player?
Urlacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he can heal up for the playoffs and that they make the playoffs. What do you think of their chances?
It's going to be tough. It's going to be, they're going to have to work.
I was surprised Minnesota won today. How about you?
Yeah, so was I. I was hoping they'd lose.
All right, well, that's they got to win 2 games and then get help, right? Do you like the Chicago Bears?
Yeah, I like them.
Tell us your name and what you're working on.
My name is Danny, and I ordered flautas. Yeah.
Okay. Got a favorite bear?
I'll say Hester.
Okay, yeah. He's exciting. You know, every time he touches it, it could go. All right, let's continue around the table. All right, young lady, tell us your name and your choice here at Las Fuentes.
My name is Vicky, and I order the flautas, the chicken flautas.
Okay, this is an all flautas family, I think.
We're sharing.
Oh, which is fine. That's what a family's supposed to do. Just make sure these big guys don't take too much.
Right.
Do you like the Chicago Bears? I do. Do you like any player come to mind?
Cutler.
Oh, yeah, Jay Cutler. Well, he has wonderful potential. Let's hope he plays up to it.
Right. Yes.
All right, let's go one more time. I got to cross in front of my lens, but it's my show. So all right, tell us your name, sir, and what you think today.
Well, my name is Enrique, and I got the burrito.
Okay, well, I'm glad you changed up a little bit. Let them fight over the flautas, and you're all good. Right? You got a favorite Chicago Bear?
All time is Walter Payton. Even though
Well, look at that. See? Great minds work alike. There's a smart man here. He enjoys the greatest Chicago Bear, and we tribute him. Cardinals got a couple of field goals, but the Bears got a couple of touchdowns, including that Cutler to Marshall, 21-6 at the half. So the Bears are looking pretty good at halftime, but it's not out of the woods yet. But way more important than the score of the Bears game is I'm meeting some of my ex-Boganites here at Las Fuentes, and tell everybody at home who you are and how long we've known each other. Maybe not the years, but the grade.
Elementary school, Stevenson. My name used to be Pat York, and this is my husband, Ron.
Hello, how you doing? Go Bears.
He's the Bears fan. I'm the Mexican food person.
Okay, well, let's talk Mexican food first. So Las Fuentes has a really wide-ranging menu. We've been impressed with everything from seafood to chicken to steak. What did you have today?
I had the flautas,
Okay.
the avocado and chicken.
All right. And
Very, very good. Our first time here, and we loved it.
all right. Well, that's a good plus. I'm going to ask you maybe a trivia question about Stevenson before we finish. Tell us what you had and what you think maybe of the Bears, too.
I had the burrito Sucio Grande with the Mexican sausage, which was awesome. First time I had it with the Mexican sausage, and yeah, definitely keep getting it at. That was awesome. As far as the Bears, they was looking a little shaky, but defense, gotta give it to them with all the injuries and that on the defense. That they still sticking strong. They're playing together. And the offense, that last drive was very impressive. So if they can put that back together, they're going to be pretty tough to beat. So, go Bears.
All right, nicely said. All right, going back to our old school days. Now, Stevenson, I think we had about 200 in our graduating class. But at Bogan High School, we had about 600.
Yeah, even 7.
Yeah, maybe so. I know it was high 600s. You went to a recent reunion. Assuming some Bogan people are out there in TV land, who did you see and who do you want to salute?
Well, Patty Miller and her husband did a great job. Greg Janicek, I believe, also was in the band. They were awesome. The band was awesome. Andy Mateo, of course, had a lot to do with it, but, you know, the queen is Elena Shapiro.
Yeah.
She did all the organizing, but she did have a group this time, I know, helping her, but it was a lot of fun. And we cannot forget Mustang Sally. Sally Dean was a riot. Yes, she was very funny, very entertaining. It was a good time. It was a good time.
Well, I got to get to the next one, but if any of that means anything to you, if any of you out there in TV land live either in the St. Bede, St. Denis, or Tommy Moore Parish, you'll have a clue what I'm talking about. And, you know, the Bogan Bengal tradition lives on at many age levels. So, anyway, get over here to Las Fuentes. You may have your own reunion of sorts. Bears fans, Mexican food fans, whatever you like, they got something here for you. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early on a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. You've got to get to Riley's Trick Shop. They have football strip cards, Santa suits. You got to think about that. 6442 West 111th Street in Worth. You can give them a call to find out about their selection at 708-448-0075. T-shirts, too, at Riley's Trick Shop. McKell's Inn, where good friends meet for a cool one. 3259 West 111th Street, just west of Kedzie. Tuesdays and Thursdays, they have $1.50 domestic bottles, $4 Guinness every day. Great people, great staff, and trivia switches to Monday nights starting January 14th. You don't want to miss that. At McKell's Inn, 3259 West 111th Street in Mount Greenwood. bring your car to Quick Stop Muffler and Brake at 95th and Pulaski, and they'll fix it right. They also do shocks and struts, free estimates. Call them at 708-423-3700. They're very thorough in their work, and they have very competitive pricing. Quick Stop Muffler and Brake, 95th and Pulaski. You better get to Ignatz Ristorante. They've got chicken Vesuvio, cacciatore, steak Isabella, veal parmesan, just to name a few. They've been really touted by Chicago's best. Time Out Chicago, 190 North in Chicago Magazine, conveniently located at 24th and Oakley, right over there on the beautiful near southwest side. Ignatz Restaurant, get there. Third quarter action. Watch Charles Tillman, because he's watching the quarterback's eyes, and he picks it off and takes it. And the Bears lead 28-6, and it's feeling pretty good right now. The Bears are rolling, but more importantly, the food has arrived. And there's no better time to talk than when the food is freshly delivered here at Las Fuentes. Let's zoom in on this queso fundido, Danny. Oh my God, I'm full from my own fine meal, which was a chicken asada dish, but this is just captivating. Tell us your name, why you ordered it, and why you keep coming back here.
My name is Paula. I ordered it because I love cheese and chorizo, and actually they have great food here. This is a place to come. It's nice to sit, relax, watch the Bears win, and really kick some butt. So this is really good, and enjoy some good food.
Yeah, it's
comfort food.
It is the best of all worlds today. Let's see if I can bring this around. I hope the mic cable extends. I'm going to do something tricky, Paula. Don't be offended.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Don't touch me.
I'm blushing now. Okay, tell everybody your name and the fine dish you have in front of you.
My name's Herb.
What you got?
I think I got a small portion of a burrito, steak burrito.
Okay.
Because I can't eat the huge one they serve normally, so I got a small one.
Yeah.
They're so gracious, they accommodate you.
Yes.
You request something, they will take care of it.
Yeah.
It's excellent. I look like an idiot.
No, you don't. You got a customized order because
Kind of like your order.
it's almost like, you had a few beers and you
Really? You think? Go
Well,
Bears.
Go Bears.
Go Bears. No,
But
Bears. Go Bears.
Beers. The beers are flowing nicely, and there's only so much room in a person's stomach, and you don't feel like bringing stuff home today.
And that's true. The fridge is full.
Great breakfast this morning. So.
The holidays are here. The fridge is full, so you gotta eat within your means.
There you go. Well, anyway, you got a favorite Bear playing today? Who do you think's playing good today?
Well, I like Cutler.
Yeah.
I've always liked Cutler.
Yeah,
I think he's good when he's good.
Yeah.
He just needs more confidence.
You know his first name?
Jay? Yes.
Well, you don't like Cutler. Who? You must like the defensive players then.
No, actually, Jay is good. I like him. He's a good player. He withstands concussions. Not like
Oh, here we go.
Mr.
Here we go,
Urlacher.
Brian Urlacher. Okay. All right. Paula, I know you have a comment about Brian Urlacher.
Brian Urlacher is a pissant. I mean, he's just a pissass. He's playing pissant. He's just...
Does it mean like a crybaby?
Yes, he's a whiner. He complains, but then when he's hurt, everything is great, and he has to be out. But, concussion versus knee injury is totally different. He should not have made his comments that he made. I don't agree with him.
I agree it's not good to criticize the fans. That'll never work for you. So Brian, if you're watching, or if a friend of Brian is watching, let him know. Cut back on the fan criticism, because we're very hurt by it. But in the meantime, everything's going well here at Las Fuentes, and in the game, we'll be back with a fourth quarter comment from maybe an employee birthday girl. We'll see. Fourth quarter, I would have just run the ball, but they tried for the field goal in the worst possible scenario. The Cardinals take it back all the way, but the Bears still hang on to win the game. And all's well that ends well. So despite that late, scary turnover, the Bears win the game fairly handily and survive for one more week at least. We thought they would beat Arizona, and they did. And let's find out what the fans are thinking about either the Bears or their food items. Tell us your name and what you ordered.
Joe Turnus. I ordered the chimichangas.
And is it something new for you, or have you had it before?
I've had it before. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, real good.
Tell me some of the things you like about this place.
I like the atmosphere. You know, the way it looks. It's nice, comfortable. You can bring the kids here. So.
And a few different screens with different games.
Yeah. It's a nice view.
Yeah.
You know.
Like a bonus.
Said exactly.
All right. That's cool. All right, let me see if I can make my way around this way. It's going to be a tricky electronic cord issue. All right, tell us your name and what you are eating today.
My name's Julie Turnus, and I got burrito suesos. One of each kind, steak, chicken, and beef.
And this is something you've had before and enjoyed?
I have had it before, yes. I like that you can get 3 different kinds at the same time, yes.
Yeah, you know, I have run into restaurants where they tell you, no, just one kind, and these guys are open-minded, aren't they?
Yes, very good. Very friendly atmosphere. Kids love coming here. Yeah, it's all good food, all the screens to watch a good Bears game.
Yeah, I agree with you. And sometimes, you know, the places aren't always so kid-friendly, but they seem to be enjoying what they're eating. Can you tell us some of the items the kids are enjoying?
Sure. Steak quesadillas, chicken quesadillas, and he's got a couple chicken tacos.
And everybody's a Bears fan here, right?
Right.
So everybody's happy with the win?
Yes, very happy.
And predictions for the playoffs?
I don't know.
A little tentative.
Yes, right.
It went from way up to the break's going on. All right, well, assuming Minnesota loses next week, there'll be something to talk about. But right now, we sign off from Las Fuentes. We hope to be back in January, but it all depends on what happens in the NFL next week. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back with more on the Spotlight, a different sport, right after these important messages. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. Little Frank's Pizzeria and Bar. Thursday, $1.50 Miller Old Style. And of course, my trivia games alternate Thursdays. The next one, December 20th at 8 p.m. You know they have $12 large pizza and pitcher all day, every day? Easy to reach at 79th and Narragansett. Check out Little Frank's. You'll be glad you did. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. Amelia's Bar and Grill. They're open for lunch daily. Their New Year's Eve special is Fabulous Red Snapper. It's a unique mixture of fine dining and Mexican specialties, and their chef is the fabulous Eusebio Garcia. Go over to 46th and Halsted, and you will enjoy the meal at Amelia's Bar and Grill, a great variety. Amelia's. We're talking Bulls basketball, and we're back with the team chaplain, Reverend Scott Bradley, and we have segment 2 with him talking about his long history with the team. Some of the players that I've met in chapel, visiting players, I found it really compelling and sometimes surprising at the magnitude and stature of the players. You know, and maybe you could run down some of the people, just a quick microcosm of some of the players who came your way.
Well, I always remember the championship years, the first championship years, particularly in the early 90s. To be honest with you, I felt very close to that team. I felt almost a part of that team. Well, I did feel a part of it. I actually felt a part of that team because of the camaraderie, not just that the players had with themselves, but that they allowed me to become a part of that circle. And when you're talking about guys like Horace Grant, who was one of my faithful attendees, Horace Grant was there every chapel, B.J. Armstrong, Cliff Livingston, Scottie Pippen, Scott Williams, and then of course in the early 90s, then later Bobby Hansen came in, and Steve Kerr. So I would have a Craig Hodges. I would have a good group of guys that through that first three championship years were always there. In fact, we eventually started holding Bible study at Horace Grant's house.
Wow.
At the time he was living.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because we only had so much time here at the stadium, the old stadium, and so to accommodate what the players really wanted to do, and this was something that they put together. And so we would sometimes go up. I think Horace lived in Deerfield at the time, or somewhere there about near the Berto Center. Well, it wasn't the Berto Center at the time. They were practicing at the Little Hill Club up there. I can't remember what that was called, but living up that way, and most of the players living up in the northern suburb there. So sometimes we would have Bible study over his house in the evening times. And it was always good to see these guys, that people recognize as great ball players and heroes and a celebrity stature. But to see these young men humbly requesting prayer, studying the scriptures, many of them having great knowledge of the scriptures. I mean, it's interesting. Sometimes people feel like they don't know, but being raised in church, a lot of them, their mothers, their fathers, their grandparents put it in them. And so they were knowledgeable of a lot of things that people would be surprised that they would know. But during the 90s was a tremendous time. It was, and I oftentimes say it was, not only was it a good season, but it was just plain fun. We just had a lot of fun. And like I said, I really felt a part of that particular team, probably closer than any others.
Yeah, I could sense that, certainly. Now, how about some visiting players? There's a couple that come into my head, but you name some of them. I was thinking of a well-known Sacramento King who's no longer with us and had the entertainment career afterward. Do you remember who I mean?
Wayman Tisdale.
Yes.
Wayman Tisdale was a good brother, and actually I remember when he was playing in Oklahoma and he started with Indianapolis, and he would always come faithfully. Him and Herb Williams, in fact. I think Herb was an assistant coach with the Knicks. I don't know where he is now. He still may be. But him and Wayman Tisdale from the Indiana Pacers would always come. And Wayman was always a guy that, as you would see him, he was very upbeat, had a tremendous smile. And then even after he left the NBA, I still stayed in contact with him periodically. We would email and things of that nature. And I remember again when he lost his leg, but his upbeat spirit, he was always upbeat. He was always positive. And as that affliction, I think it was cancer that eventually began to take him down. But still, he always had a positive demeanor, a positive attitude, and to see this gentle giant fall victim to that, and yet his spirit was one of courage, great courage. That
and we'll really have more of Reverend Bradley coming up next week, right here on the Spotlight.
I eat on the pasta twice just...
Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria at Grand and Racine is the place to go before United Center Pavilion, Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, and Sox too. Dine in or carry out with great family recipes, including homemade pastas, steaks, seafood, a great fun bar area. Meet people, have a tremendous time. At Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Grand and Racine, you'll find a great variety of foods for you to enjoy at Salerno's. You've got to get to George's Sports Bar, 5407 West 95th Street. Buck Bottles, Tuesday and Thursday. $1.50 domestic bottles, Sunday and Wednesday. DJ on Friday. Golden Tea. And the NFL ticket on Sundays with multiple games. George's Sports Bar, 5407 West 95th. Swanson's Deli, Beverly Ritz Catering. Homemade soups and salads, fresh sandwiches, eat in or take out. Daily specials for lunch or dinner. And home of the famous cheese ball at 2414 West 103rd Street at Western. You've got to get there, and their catering serves any size. Swanson's Deli, Beverly Ritz Catering, 2414 West 103rd Street at Western in Chicago. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. And I'll be back on January 7th. That's a Monday. I'll see you at Reggie's at 21st and State. we wrap up trivia from Kelly's at 44th and Wallace with this segment, and the team on the clock is the Chili Dogs. National League Silver Slugger pitcher. He plays in the East. He batted .277 and he had 5 extra base hits.
Steven Strasburg.
It is Steven Strasburg. That's a big play for you. You keep your team alive at 680. All right, and now North Face trying to regain the lead in the game. Okay, North Face, here you go. Both batting champions, National League and American League, won Silver Sluggers this year. Give me the first and last name of one of those batting champions. Have you thrown the ball yet? 5 seconds. No, not till we're off tape. All right, let's go to Maflangos. The Maflangos are up, and they're right over here deep in thought. 5 seconds. Going. They already threw. Going. Out of time. Cheese Dogs. The Cheese Dogs are over there. We have a wire issue. You'll have to wait. Here, let's do this. Go ahead, Sean. You don't have to go away. I was lowering for you. Okay, Cheese Dogs, you're... Yeah, I need a batting champion. First name? Miguel Cabrera is right. All right, now cross. It's a 160. And the Cheese Dogs move to 8-10 in the lead. This game's going down to the wire. All right, we got 2 questions left. Team Cobblestone to regain the lead. The Baltimore Orioles had 3 Gold Glove winners in 2012. First and last names of 2. Five seconds. Going. Going. Throw is already done. Time's up. Chili Dogs are up.
Adam Jones, J.J. Hardy.
They said Adam Jones and J.J. Hardy. Correct. That's all correct. Matt Wieters was the third. 180 for the Chili Dogs. That brings them to 860. No, he yelled it off the cuff after the question was complete. But 860 is the lead score now, and there's 1 question left in the game. So each team that plays can win the game with it. North Face, here you go. To win the game. The first baseman in the American League. One won a Gold Glove, one won Silver Slugger. Name either of these first basemen.
Oh, shit.
Paul Konerko, very deserving, but did not win. That's a strong try. Maflango is for the game.
Mark Teixeira.
They said Mark Teixeira. Well, Prince Fielder was right, and Mark Teixeira was the other right answer, and you win the game. So the Maflangos take it at 950. Honorable mention to North Face, Cheese Dogs, Team Cobblestone, and the Chili Dogs. And that completes this portion of our broadcast from Kelly's. Be here on a Friday night. The schedule is on Benkowski.com. Easy to find out, easy to reach here at 44th and Wallace. Always good times. This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.